Today I'm going to be unboxing and assembling my new table saw from Grizzly, the model G0715P. Now, when Grizzly brings the machinery, they will only deliver it into the yard. They will not deliver it into the house or into the shop for liability reasons, is what the driver told me. So as soon as I got home from work, I had to move everything into the garage. Now, Grizzly packs their machinery very well as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it was a very sturdy box, and then on the inside it was all shrink wrapped, and there was no damage to any of the boxes or anything like that, so they took good care in delivering everything. So that was a huge plus, not having to deal with any damage or anything like that. Now, one thing, it's a little bit early for this step, but the yellow bar inside of the table saw, you need to take that off before you start to tilt the machine. I didn't, and I was having a hard time. I thought there was a problem with the tilt mechanism. Ended up being that I had to remove that bar. Here I'm getting ready to assemble the wings. The bolts come already installed in the table saw, so I removed those, and it says that you should use 2 people to install these wings. Obviously it can be done with 1 person. I just kind of supported the wing with my forearm as I screwed the bolt in, and I got it that way. Now, I didn't show installing that side door, but all it is a couple of pins that go in some hinges, and then the bolt secures it, and it's really easy. Now, when you go to install the wings and you get the bolts all started, before tightening them up, you want to make sure that your front to back is lining up. The fronts are flush from the wing to the table saw, and also the backs. Obviously, if the fronts are flush, the backs are going to be flush. And then you're also going to want to make sure that the top is flush with each other from the table saw to the wing. Right here I'm going to unpack the rails. Now, when all this stuff was delivered, it came in 4 different boxes and 2 different carriers. The table saw itself came from FedEx Freight, and the other boxes came from the US Postal Service Priority Mail. Now, I'm installing the front rail, and what I did was I moved the rail 1 bolt hole over on the table saw to allow more cutting clearance to the right side of the table saw. So I was only able to get 2 bolts to secure the front L bracket, but it seems plenty enough and seems pretty secured. So right here I'm going to level the angle bracket with the table saw to make sure everything lines up. And then I'll go ahead and install the tubing for the fence system. Here I'm going to set up to do the back rail same way as I did the front. One bolt hole over, there's going to be 2 bolts that secure the whole thing. And then I go ahead and secure the start stop button to the front rail of the fence system. And then the last thing I'll end up doing is just putting the fence on. Now there's a few things that I did not cover in this video that I will be bringing out more videos for. Things like rewiring the motor and the start stop button for 110 volt, and also squaring up and aligning the wings, the rail system, and the blade. Also, if there's any particular subject that you'd like more info on or a more in-depth video on, you can leave a comment below. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe.